Alright, what's good, everybody? It's Axamalia back at you, and welcome back to another edition of NFL Weekly Pick'ems. I know I haven't done any reaction videos, and that's mainly because I've been kind of rather disappointed in the Cowboys. But let me get my papers here real quick. We are doing Week 6 Pick'ems. Okay, I got it, finally. I'm sorry. I apologize for holding you guys up. Okay. Now, the Thursday night game, which was the Atlanta Falcons at the New Orleans Saints, I actually took this as an upset. I did take the New Orleans Saints. I have no idea why, but I took them thinking, what do I have to lose? They ended up beating one of the undefeateds in football, and they ended up beating the Atlanta Falcons 31-21. So I'm already off to a good start this week. We'll start off with the Cincinnati Bengals at the Buffalo Bills. I got the Bengals. They're in too good of a groove to be broken. Now this could be taken as an upset, but my first upset special was the Saints beating the Falcons. I mean, the Bills could easily be a second upset. Oh, and let me say before I get into any more picks, the bye weeks look like this. The Oakland Raiders, the St. Louis Rams, the Tampa Bay Buccaneers, and my Dallas Cowboys. Okay. Oh, jeez. I'm telling you, this team might break the score sheet. The New England Patriots are going at Indianapolis. New England meeting up with Indianapolis for the first time since the quote-unquote Deflategate. I got the Patriots. They're in too good of a groove as well. I think Brady's really giving it to the NFL this year. The Miami Dolphins at the Tennessee Titans. Fuck out of here with that shit. Dolphins suck shit. I mean, I'm just farting, excuse me. The Dolphins ain't shit, but neither are the Titans. But the Titans are probably a better football team. The Denver Broncos at the Cleveland Browns. Fuck out of here with that shit. Denver's about to rape these niggas. Like, they don't stand a chance. Really? The Cleveland Browns against the Denver Broncos? The best rated defense in all of the National Football League? Yeah, fuck out of here with that shit. I got Denver. Well, this is going to be the most boring game of the week. The Houston Texans at the Jacksonville Jaguars. Fuck it, I got Jacksonville. I don't know who to pick on that. That's more of like a coin toss. I mean, they're both trash. Houston doesn't have a quarterback. Jacksonville has no defense. So Jacksonville's defense probably could look really, really, really good this week. Let's see here. We got the Baltimore Ravens at the San Francisco 49ers. I guarantee you a lot of people thought this was going to be a really good game. And look how bad both these teams are. Baltimore, to teams they've lost to this year, in rather a disappointing way, they lost to Denver only scoring a defensive touchdown. Kind of like how Denver scored their only touchdown on defense. But this team lost to the Oakland Raiders and the Cleveland Browns in the same season. Goes to show you how bad the Baltimore Ravens are. They're a trash-ass football team. So are the 49ers. They're bullshit. They both suck. That's kind of a coin toss, too. I don't even know who to pick in that. Fuck it. I'll take the Niners. I don't know. I really do not even know who to pick. We got the Carolina Panthers at the Seattle Seahawks. Damn, that's going to be a good-ass game. That is going to be a great football game. I think it's going to be a great defensive game. I mean, a lot of people probably didn't think that Detroit Lions versus Seattle Seahawks game was going to be good. And look at how that ended up. Seattle barely beat the fucking winless Detroit Lions, but that's because Detroit used its defense. I'm going with the second upset. I got Cam Newton and the Panthers. I think Cam Newton's in the running for the MVP this year. I got the Panthers stunning the Seahawks up in the Big 12. The Arizona Cardinals at the Pittsburgh Steelers. This is actually going to be a really good football game, too. I think the Steelers are highly overrated because of the injury to Ben Roethlisberger, but I think Le'Veon Bell's timing and coming back couldn't have come at a better time. This is my third and final upset. I'm going to take the Steelers, and I'll explain. The Steelers are playing one away from University of Phoenix Stadium. That's out in Arizona. They're playing at home, Heinz Field. And 3, Heinz Field is one of the most difficult places to win a football game. And it was surprising as hell to see the Baltimore Ravens beat these Pittsburgh Steelers. Yeah, it's my third and final upset. I'm going to take the Steelers. Only because they're home. Let's see. We got the Chicago Bears at the Detroit Lions. God, this is going to be a fucking garbage-ass football game. It's in Detroit, too. You know what? Fuck it. I'm taking the Lions. And I'll explain. They're home. If they were playing in Chicago, Chicago would probably beat them. Granted, I know, Chicago fans going to be like, oh, well, we've won 2 straight games. Who gives a fuck? You faced 2 garbage-ass teams. Look at who you faced. You faced 1, the Oakland Raiders, and 2, the Kansas City Chiefs. And what's so coincidence? Oakland always being Oakland since 2000 and whatever, since they haven't made the fucking playoffs. And Kansas City sucks. And they lost Jamal Charles for the year with a torn ACL. So, there you go. Yeah, I got the Lions in that game. Speaking of the Chiefs, the Kansas City Chiefs at the Minnesota Vikings. Oh, get the fuck out of here with that shit. Vikings are about to kill these niggas. Chiefs ain't shit. Chiefs might have the number 1 overall draft pick. If not them, the Detroit Lions. This is going to be a great defensive football game. I got the next game up, I got the Washington Redskins at the New York Jets. I got the Jets. Jets, Jets. I think the Jets are going to win this football game because they're home. Their defense has been freaking outstanding this year. And now, granted, Washington's defense has been pretty good, pretty darn gone good this year, too. I mean, damn, Washington gave up 25 points, but they gave up, I think, 1 offensive touchdown last week to the Falcons. No, I'm sorry, 2. But their defense did a pretty doggone good job last week against the Falcons, who then were undefeated. Trash ass motherfuckers. I picked their defense and they let me down. Next game up, we got who is the next game up? Oh, I see it. The San Diego Chargers at the Green Bay Packers. Oh, fuck out of here. If you hear me say I'm taking the Chargers, you're a fool. I am taking the Packers all the way. The Pack. No, Chargers ain't shit either. Broncos are going to run away with that division. If anybody that might catch them is probably the upstart Oakland Raiders. But Packers, not to get off track, I got the Packers winning this game. I see that game being like a blowout. And the final game of the week is the Monday night game. And who is it? God, wow. Damn, that's gonna be the best Monday night football game of the year so far. The New York Football Giants at the Philadelphia Eagles. There's many things to point out in this game. 1, Giants still don't have Victor Cruz. 2, they've won 3 straight, they being the Giants. 3, Giants entered into this game in first place by a full game on Dallas after the Giants went on a great winning streak, while by the way, they just barely beat the freaking San Fran 49ers. 49ers are shit. I can't believe the Giants just barely beat those guys. 4, it's in Philadelphia. Remember the last time it was in Philadelphia? Because I do. It was 27-0. Giants got their asses blown out. And yes, as even a Cowboy fan, I remember who was talking that mad shit. It was that bitch-made mofo named DRC. Dominic Rodgers-Cromartie. The guy we all hate. We all hate him. Because all he does is this. We got 4 rings and we got this and we got that and he likes to go and... No, fuck out of here with that shit. I hope the Eagles kill these guys. I hope the Eagles slaughterhouse the New York Giants. It's disgusting to say because I hate both these teams because it's a division thing. But if I had to take one right in this instant, I would have to take the Philadelphia Eagles. Have to take Philadelphia. And because it's at home, I got the Eagles. I hope the Eagles win this game like 45-17. Now, granted, Beckham Jr. will be, Beckham Jr. always does, on the spotlight in prime time. He's going to show up. Now, granted, they might put Nolan Carroll on him. They being the Eagles. The Eagles might put Nolan Carroll on Beckham Jr. because Beckham Jr. or Nolan Carroll's been their probably most consistent defensive back, and their best safety's got to be by far Malcolm Jenkins. And last but not at least, the Dallas Cowboys versus nobody. At least we can't lose, and we can't win, but we can't lose either. So. I will say this, though. The Cowboys better get that defense fixed. And thank God Jason Garrett made that decision. Thank God he made that decision to bench Brandon Whedon's sorry ass. I had had just about enough of Brandon Whedon. And thank God Matt Castle's healthy enough to play. I mean, I don't know why Matt Castle didn't play last week against the Patriots. I mean, it's not like he played a full season there, went to the Pro Bowl to replace an injured Tom Brady who had then torn his ACL. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know why they wouldn't put a player who knows how they run their system. I don't know. But Dallas, we play the New York Giants. Get your asses ready because I want you guys to blow these guys out next week. Granted, Dallas has won 9 out of the last 10 road games since dating... Or, wait a minute. Not even that. They've won 10 of their last 11 road games since the end of the 2013 season. They ended up closing out the year in their road season in Washington that year. That was the game where Tony Romo had broke his back and then missed the last game, and he missed all of the regular season, as we had to put Kyle Orton in. And then we, of course, had that perfect 8-0 season on the road last year. And then it started out this year with a win at Philadelphia, and then we lost at New Orleans. But I will say this. Matt Castle, I'm confident in Matt Castle. I've seen what Matt Castle can do. Just hoping he's not a carbon copy of Brandon Whedon. But anyway, the first time you're going to hear me say this, go Eagles. Beat fucking Giants. Bunch of pussies.